We must have heard about a spirit that exists in a palace, a ghost in a person's house, a human being possessed, all this. What if I say that there is a village in Rajasthan where the entire village is the abode of spirits, spirits live there? So what do you think, is it true or false? There is only one place in India which is the most haunted place and the biggest haunted place, where not just one or two but hundreds of ghosts live. Yes, I am talking about haunted Balaji temple. Bhangad is considered the most scary fort in Rajasthan. But when I heard about Balaji temple, I was shocked. Do you believe in pages? After hearing about Balaji temple, first I thought that it would be an ordinary temple. Bhajans and kirtans would be happening. Even I thought that there would be people who believe in the pages, who would be cured. It seemed so. But when I did more research about it on Google, then it came to me that under one roof, you can find many bad things. You can feel the spirits. And for those who have seen this temple, visiting this temple has been the most terrifying experience of their lives. When there are evil spirits around you, everything starts going wrong. As you feel negative emotions, you sense something is wrong from within and things start deteriorating around you. And this is what happens when people go to Balaji temple, because sometimes it is difficult to find the way there. While reaching that temple, many times people lose their way, even if they use GPS and all other devices. It's a very simple path to go, yet people sometimes get lost there. In the beginning, or people feel that something is wrong. But when they get there, a strange kind of energy comes over you. Happens in a way that cannot be explained. You will be welcomed with chants of Jai Bala, and even if you don't want to be a part of the chanting crowd, you will somehow become one of them. But here it is, there is nothing strange. In the same crowd there will be people who, according to their words, are possessed by some evil spirit or energy, will behave in a way that will scare you. So they are told that there they will find prasad, and they will give it to him. Cannot refuse. As if it is not allowed that you refuse an offering that you must take. And the prasad there is given to you in black colored balls. In the name of prasad, if you don't want to eat it, and by the way, you shouldn't eat it. So you have to go ahead and put that prasad in the fire. You shouldn't eat it, as strange as it sounds. But there must be some reason behind it. After taking the prasad, when you enter the temple, you can find many installed idols and pictures of Hanumanji in many chambers inside the temple, as per the orders of Hanumanji. According to this, here they get shelter for spiritual progress. On this basis, you will find so many people inside the temple that you will be forced to think how all these pages people are under one roof. There are a lot of people there. Someone is hitting his head on the pillar on the side. Someone is behaving in a very strange way. You will see someone who is pouring boiling hot water over himself. But it doesn't matter. You will see people tied with chains there. You can see on the side that the Pandit is killing a person because this is the way to drive away the evil spirit. Many visitors have said that as soon as they enter those chambers, they start getting a negative feeling. They start feeling the presence of some negative spirit. There's something wrong around there. Many visitors also say that the atmosphere of that temple is more negative than they have experienced anywhere else till date, and there are not only adults there. There are also children who may be being treated in the same way. Because of the process by which that evil spirit will go away, you can see that Pandit is killing a child also. just because that's the way to treat a baby. I can't believe something like this could happen. There is a do or don't list inside Balaji temple. There are some things that you have to do and some things that you absolutely should not do. The first of them is not to eat or drink anything as soon as you enter the temple. After that you cannot eat or drink anything. Secondly, you don't touch anyone or talk to anyone. Thirdly, you cannot take home any prasad or food that you have received from the temple, and this is a very strict rule. Lastly, you will be leaving the village. While leaving the village, you will throw away all your food and water. You cannot take anything from the village. And fifthly, this is the most important thing. When you are going from the temple, you cannot look back no matter what sound you hear, because in many cases it has happened that the people who are going back, those who have looked back, have been captured while going forward. Because he felt that a familiar voice was calling from behind him. But spirits often do this by impersonating people you know and calling you so that you look behind you. When you leave Balaji temple, you do not look back, and this is the most important rule of that temple.